You know, I always have to laugh when I hear people say that making videos for the internet is easy work. Anyone can do it. You hit record, say some words, do the things, and boom. YouTube magic, right? Yeah, not quite. I've debated making this video for a while, but ultimately, if I'm sitting here laughing at myself, why not invite you along for the ride? Let's celebrate the little moments that didn't make the cut, or at least in this format, until now. Because let's be real, sometimes the fails are better than the actual cinematic, produced, and polished videos. From the feline inspector shenanigans to random interruptions during the day.
Angie?
Yes. Actual mistakes and goof-ups. No! Complications with the camera or editing process. Here are some of my favorite oops moments over the last nearly 4 years. My name is Angie and I refinish furniture. Sometimes I paint and sometimes I don't, but I always do what I can to save old pieces from the trash. Welcome to my workroom. One question I get asked a lot is why I don't record tool sounds and, shop sounds in my videos. And there's a lot of reasons for that. One is background noise. Someone has a dog across the street out on their deck. And I love animals, but that dog has been barking for 4 hours straight, and I'm losing my mind. But a lot of the time I'm just listening to YouTube, and this is one such instance. Wow, that's a grown woman.
Kind of a clever rig, but it seems to me that it was designed to keep the panel flat.
Hello everyone, this is Transcend Furniture Gallery, and I'm in the shop today with this little chest.
Or my ever-present allergies. Or just the many random interruptions that can happen in the run of a day, such as a bunch of kids in Halloween costumes looking for donations for the food bank. Hi, how are you?
Good. So boys, do you want to tell her what we're doing?
Oh, okay.
Not just cans, we're collecting for the food bank.
Oh, okay.
On behalf of Hantsport, if you might have
Yeah, give me like 2 minutes.
Yep, and we have your flyers for you.
Oh, thank you. I suppose it could also be Andrea calling because she's out of gas or left her keys at work. Hello?
Hi,
Hi.
I need rescuing.
What did you do?
I left my keys at work.
Honey, are you serious?
Yes.
Like serious?
I wish it wasn't.
Oh, hon.
I really wish it wasn't.
Or a random visit from a neighbor or say.
Angie?
Yes.
Here it is.
Oh, that's, yeah, we were gonna do that in the evening and see how it
That's what they
goes.
tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not as active in the evening.
But it's definitely not only humans that interrupt during the day, and I don't always mean interrupt in a bad way. It's just interruption in the workflow. Hi. Hi, sir. What are you doing? What? Now, of course, the cats are always welcome in the workroom as long as I don't have chemicals or haven't recently used them. And especially when they're babies, it's just so entertaining. But as they grow up, it gets a little bit different. you. I need those. Nacho. Nacho. Most of you recognize Nacho. He is my chief inspector, but he also likes to help, in quotations, with the editing. What are you doing? Nacho. Nacho. Whoa! And of course, you guys are familiar with the bunnies. We foster for a rabbit rescue here in Nova Scotia. This is one little batch of cutie pies that we had for a little bit. But in addition to fostering, I also do furniture flips for the bunnies, which, when it comes time to take the pictures, can be interesting. And going back to editing for a moment, not everything goes smoothly. Every 5 minutes of voiceover usually takes me about 20. Lighter while everything else darkens. This piece was going in some... Stop it! Much darker the finish is than... Oh. But there's always screw-ups with the camera too before we even get to editing. I can't blame everything on technology though. Sometimes, actually a lot of the times, it's my fault. Like here, where I started to apply contact cement to the wrong side of these strips. Don't worry, we got her solved in time. But then there was the time that I accidentally grabbed the can of toner instead of lacquer on a top that was pretty much already finished, and I had to repair the damage and blend it in. And then a couple months later, dropped acetone on a top that was finished, had to strip it and do it again. Or the time I was building a custom cabinet for the closet in my new office and accidentally glued and screwed the back braces on backwards and had to flip them all. And of course, 1 million drops. There's also the time my sander decided to randomly just quit in the middle of a project. Thankfully, I actually had a second sander and was able to swap out the pad onto the other sander and was back up and running in no time. This is just a short glimpse into kind of the behind the scenes life of a YouTuber. Every day, every project is different. It's unpredictable, things go wrong, but you know what? If you can't laugh at it, I don't know, what's the point? I hope you've enjoyed this little compilation. I can say with absolute certainty that the bloopers will continue to happen and I will continue to keep the footage and maybe do this again in about a year. So I'm going to show the camera each one and then I'm going to let you snip it. Don't make like bad faces, but like, okay, just sniff and then at the end point to the one you like the most. Okay, so I have to make sure this is going to focus.
Okay. Okay. These are both delicious. That's delicious. Like, this is really good too. What do you want to know?
You have to pick one.
Oh my. This one makes you want to eat it.
Is that good or bad?
It's good. This is just a really pleasant smell. This one is lemony, like pie.
Orange Grove for the win. Do a big thumbs up.